welcome to another one of my videos. This is actually a video I got today. Very fun to play. I rediscovered Domination, which is something I was looking for quite a while. And kill confirmed. I'm not sure if I keep playing Domination, but from what I've played today, it's kind of action rich and it's quite fun, I must say. It's made me re-like Domination and Modern Warfare 3. Previously I felt as though people respawn too much on me, and the frustrating games are the games where I'm the one who has to work fast. If I can if I have a sort of strong team behind me and they can carry I can cap a couple of flags, I can cap 2 or 3 flags, but if I constantly have to run the objective, I can't engage in my moving around tactic, because going for the objective is something that is deadly. It's just a fact, right? And they're in places you're predictable. The whole enemy team knows where you're at when you cap it, after at least it's been capped the first time. And it's just frustrating if you are the one that has to be on that flag every single time. I noticed that most of my deaths come from actually, trying to cap flags. It's frustrating. As a result of that, you get 1 point towards your kill streak in capping a flag. I think that's underrated. If I, instead of capping a flag, run around and be in the spawn or flank, I can get 4 or 5 kills. But no, I have to go and flag and cap it, and I get 1. So it's not quite balanced, I don't think. Maybe they should make the flags have like a danger indicator. So if there's a whole lot of action going around and you cap that flag, you get 3 or 4 points. But if it's your home flag that you cap at the beginning, or it's the flag on the start of the map that no one's really on, maybe you should only get 1 point towards your kill streak, which is, I don't know, it would just make sure that it's not as frustrating that you keep on getting killed when you have to run the objective a whole lot. The support kill streak is quite good when you run the objective a lot and your team isn't doing what it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, or when you have to carry the team. But running the support kill streaks all the time is kind of not fun. I like using specialists, and I usually stick to it regardless of how bad the game is. Maybe I should switch it out more often. Oh, I'm actually very proud of this gameplay. It's the highest kill death ratio that I've ever posted. I'm not sure if it's the highest kill death ratio I've ever got. I don't think it is. I think I've got 10 plus. Probably got a 25 and 1 or 25 and 2 in Modern Warfare 2, but it's definitely quite an outstanding gameplay. And a whole lot of it, towards the end at least, is me just being in a spawn where I don't have to worry about capping flags, because we have 2 flags and we're winning quite easily. And it's that's the kind of situation that I like to be in, and that kind of situation I can do well every time. If I have a strong team behind me, I can do well in Domination over and over. But what lets me do well in those situations is having a lot of composure rather than just going after instinct. So when you have a new player to Call of Duty, usually they tend to freak out if there's like 3 or 4 people shooting at them, or there's 3 or 4 people around them. But once you start getting better, you gain composure in how you react to situations, which is a whole lot. Like, Call of Duty is a lot about your reactions to situation, how you react to situation. Reactions to situation. What word is that? So, for instance, if there's 3 people around you somewhere, but you have a couple of ways you can kill them, and it always depends on the individual. But usually you can either confront all of them at once, or you can try to confront them one at a time, or you can try and confront as many as possible whilst they're in front in your screen rather than behind you. And that latter thing is what I try to do. I always try to know where the enemy's at and know that they're in front of me, and that I don't have to worry about getting shot from the side. And you maneuver your you maneuver your character in such a way that you are unlikely to be shot in the side. And but for that to work, you have to know where the enemies are. And for that, I use what is it, SitRep Pro, that's right? Which, if you have a headset, is quite powerful because I can pinpoint exactly where the guys are. Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint how far away they are, and if there's a lot of them, it's sometimes can be confusing, knowing exactly which one you want to go for, which one's which, and which one's in that room next to you, and which one's below you, and so on. But SitRep helps a lot, especially with not finding targets. I can find targets without SitRep, but just maneuvering, like finding them non-visually to maneuver, which is what I tried to do at the end of the game, and it worked out quite successfully. So previously I was talking about that I don't like Domination more with F3, and I think that's changed a bit. I after Kill Confirmed failing on me today because everyone was just using the FMG9s, Akimbo, and you died to that with the first bit of bullets hitting you. And on PC, it's much more brutal because the dual FMG9s have a very, very tight bullet spread, and if you can get the first couple of bullets on target, the target is instant dead. Like regardless of whatever lag compensation there is, instant dead. Whatever happens, there's no time for you to react. You just fall over and dead. And because you can aim so much easier on the PC, that is just 10 times more deadly because just aim, pull with both the triggers, and bam, dead. Anyway, so that's why Kill Confirmed failed on me, and I couldn't find a different lobby from the one I was using because I live in Australia. There's not a whole lot of people playing on a PC in the first place. So I decided to try out Domination again, which worked out quite well because there was just I can not kill death ratio wise, but action wise, Domination is much better than Kill Confirmed. Usually I can get a high kill ratio, but in Domination it's apart from these matches that I have once a day maybe, like this one, it's usually around a 2 if not a 1.8. 1.8 is my average. My kill def is 1.5 right now. Whatever. So yeah, it's just a whole more action rich, and there's always something going on. Like in Kill Confirmed, oftentimes you can run around the map, not finding targets for ages. But in Domination, you always know where the enemies are because the fight generally focuses on 2 flags. The team with the 2 flags usually trying to go and cap the 3rd flag, and then the team with the 1 flag tries to cap one of the other 2 flags. Usually the one that the enemy team's spawning at, because people like to run at action, which is fun. But the way that I usually do well is by not doing frontal assaults, because there's just too many people to deal with, and because the enemies shoot, your friendlies shoot around you all the time and so on. The enemy always knows where you're at. But if you flank, and especially if you use Marathon, especially if you use Marathon, it becomes deadly because you normally I shoot people in the side over and over and over, and they didn't have a chance in the first place. Or I try to shoot them just frontal, but then I use hip fire and just try to strafe and so on. Anyway, that's this game. Quite a B score, I think. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.